Hey, fire signs, let's see what we have going on for you. The intention here is for this reading to span several days, not necessarily a full week though. Oh boy. Okay. So, it's love. So, that's not your cup of tea. This might not be for you, okay? You have a masculine who is struggling. They're struggling. This is someone that you know, that you've already been in a connection with, okay? You are currently in an actual separation. So if you are actively communicating with your masculine, if you actively see each other, this is not it. You are in separation with this person and they are absolutely struggling to, number one, honor their emotions. Number two, to release this tight control they have over themselves and allow themselves to really show up and live life in a fulfilling way. They oftentimes project their insecurities onto you as well. So just recognizing that anything that they have said in the past has been said from a different perspective, from a perspective that's really self-sabotaging. It's also very narcissistic. But this is a person who is sitting at a crossroads. This is a person who is recognizing their triggers and their inner discords, and they're actually doing the work. And here's the thing about them doing the work. Just because you don't see it in real time does not mean it's not being done, especially because you're in separation. So allow this person to do whatever it is they're doing. Maintain the separation, okay? They are currently still dealing with the lack and doubt. They are currently still struggling because karma is doing her thing, and they are definitely getting some karma, okay? They are receiving exactly what they needed to receive. However, they will be reaching out. They will be reaching out. They want to have a new beginning. They want to have a reconnection, a reunion that brings you two back together. Now, this is a divinely orchestrated connection. And this is someone who, yes, you have the passion, yes, you have the chemistry, but you also have a otherworld connection. There is potential here for you guys to both be psychic. You guys could both be able to telepathically communicate with each other. And you're receiving downloads in your dreams about what you need to do to maintain your alignment, to maintain your forward progression, which then allows them to match up the vibration, meet up, and then potentially come back in if you're willing to accept it. Both of you are having a spiritual up level in regards to like your spiritual gifts and like really learning how to integrate those into daily life. And the deal here is the integration is happening intentionally on Spirit's end because they are intentionally trying to put you guys back together and back into union. There was a ton of loss here. There was a ton of poor decision making, and there was a fair amount of heartbreak. And the thing is you as the feminine need to be working on a solid foundation for yourself. You need to be working on your self-worth, your self-concept, working through the rejection that you received from this person, and working through how that related into some of the BS from your childhood, because it always does, okay? It just always does. So your self-worth and your self-concept are definitely heavy priorities currently. And allow yourself to experience the wide breadth of emotions that this person elicits in you. It's time for some forward momentum here. Of course, it's always up to you whether you take someone back or not, because it's everyone's journey is personal. It is. And if you guys are truly meant to be, this person will end up coming back around again and again, and not in like a really toxic way, okay? Because once you are back in someone's energy, you can thoroughly understand and tell if they have truly made the changes that needed to be made, and if they are taking responsibility for their past actions. Spirit wouldn't have someone, quote unquote, spin the block who hadn't done the work and who isn't willing to take accountability on that piece, okay? So this isn't meant to be some toxic type relationship. This is meant to be a relationship that allows you to show up in the energy of exactly who you are. Each time you progress in life, each time you elevate, each time you kind of switch things up, this person can match that and then also have their own elevation, also have their own, you know, spiritual awakening, because we have awakenings at various times throughout our life, right? We can have one every week if we wanted to. It's just all about how you choose to progress on your life path. So this is someone that you can truly be yourself with. This is someone who is going to erase the heartache from the past. And I don't mean erase as in it was never there and you completely forget and it wipes the slate clean. No, they show up in a different energy. They show up and they show you physically as well as verbally that they have changed, because actions always speak louder than words. They will show up with action. They will show up to help you guys move from a place of inconsistent communication, back and forth energy, fussing and fighting, into a space where you guys are openly communicating, where things are healthy, where if there's something on your mind, you can bring it to them and they can discuss it with you in a way that allows you both to feel good and confident about the interaction. It's time for your personal revolution. It's time for you to be able to really open your heart to yourself, because once you do that, you will be able to open your heart up to them when they turn around and come back to you. Now, in the meantime, Spirit's talking about be strategic about how you plan your next moves. Plan your next moves not from a place of, I have to be closed off, I have to do all things by myself, I have to handle this and I have to handle that. No. Plan your next moves in life based on what your soul truly desires from you in the here and now, and what you want to see in your life in the next 6 months, 1 year, year and a half, 2 years. They don't want you to go too far out because things change, life progresses, but there should be a definite focus on how you give and how you receive, and how you can find balance within that, within your own self, to allow that balance to show up in your life. You have to take a chance on yourself, and you also have to take a chance on love, and it is time for you to be able to kind of blend what you need with what Spirit wants from you on your life path, because sometimes those can be a hair bit different, but either way, it's about blending that energy and allowing yourself to keep progressing forward on your life path, because there is too much goodness and too much joy and delight and wonder coming in for you to stay stagnant and for you to not be open to receive. It is definitely time to be open to receive. It is time for love, not only from yourself, but from your person. And this is your true person. This is not one who shows up, again, in the same toxic energy. This is one who shows up with the evolution. You guys will have the strength to move forward together as a unit, but you will also have the strength to conquer and all the fears and the things that you have individually, so that way you guys can have the relationship that you're looking for. I wish you the best. It's going to be a good one when it shows up.